Yeah, good boxing. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me. His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. It's go look.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
pin him on game.
Yeah, hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, though.
Do you ever think we'll see you in Tank? Realistically.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause like the way that he move is goofy to me. Like it's some weird. So like I really don't like speaking on him. But like if same thing that
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on Fight Night and resolve every issue that you got. Yeah. I stand by that way.
During an intense live interview, Gervonta Davis openly took aim at Shakur Stevenson. Tank made it clear he was unimpressed, saying Shakur lacked true ability in the ring. He also criticized his overall style, suggesting it fails to entertain fans. The sharp remarks quickly added more heat to the growing rivalry between the two unbeaten fighters.
People that can actually hit, no matter all that boxing, you going to get hit. What you gonna do when...
Over time, Gervonta Davis has repeatedly gone after Shakur Stevenson, calling him dull in the ring and doubting his power. Tank has argued that Shakur does not punch with enough force and brings little excitement to a fight. He has also claimed that fans are not interested in watching that kind of approach, viewing it as both ineffective and lacking entertainment value.
Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126.30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay.
Still, Shakur Stevenson believes Gervonta Davis has grown more aggressive toward him as his career has advanced. In Shakur's view, Tank understands that he is the toughest challenge in the division, even if he refuses to admit it in public. He sees that as the reason Davis responds so strongly whenever his name comes up.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we were ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you like, "Yo, I don't want to be friends," or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known like, yeah, you the ops. We got to fight.
Many analysts have also pointed out that while Gervonta Davis carries dangerous knockout power, that alone may not be enough to defeat Shakur Stevenson. Some have compared the matchup to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, where technique and ring control were able to shut down pure power.
But when he come across Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to say it here on the front page, and Tank, I love you, brother, and still would love to talk to you.
100.
But when you get in there with Shakur, it's going to remind me of Deontay Wilder fighting Tyson Fury.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because what you gonna do when you come across a motherfucker you can't knock out? Yeah. Only thing you gonna do is just get more frustrated.
That's a terrible analogy.
I'm just saying.
Only reason why I'm saying it's a terrible analogy is because Tank Davis. Remember, you've heard Coach Cal say this all the time. He says it's the same thing, and I know exactly what he means. We just waiting on somebody to pull it out of him. You ever hear him say that?
Yeah, yeah.
We got so many. It's just we ain't been able to show it because ain't nobody been able to pull it out of him. We looking forward to the big fights. We looking forward to the big matchups because those are the kind of people that's gonna pull it out of him. So with a fight with Shakur, you're gonna see this boxing style that you don't usually get from.
Andre Ward has openly spoken highly of Shakur Stevenson and his abilities. He has said Stevenson holds tremendous promise in boxing because of his deep understanding of the sport. Ward also highlighted his commitment to constant improvement, strong discipline, and focused training habits.
Had a lot of stuff he could have did, but he's so talented and gifted, man, you know. You also got to trust what he's seeing in there. You know, we on the outside, you know. But I think he put on a tremendous performance, and obviously, you know, the level he's at, you always look for things he could do better.
Andre Ward explained that the full extent of Shakur Stevenson's greatness is still unknown because he remains in the growth stage of his career and has not yet faced every top-level opponent available.
He's not done yet, you know. He's not done yet. He's a great for sure. How great, we gonna see. You know, he got a lot. He can box as long as he wants to box because he don't take punishment, and he's a master boxer. You know what I mean? So. Just excited for him, man. Happy for him, man. You know, it's hard for me to see my brothers fight when I'm not fighting. That's harder to me than to actually fight because I can't help him. So I'm just happy it's over, man. I'm happy he got the win and get home to them babies. Get that.
Terrence Crawford stated that Shakur Stevenson has the talent, ring intelligence, and discipline needed to outbox Gervonta Davis. He emphasized that Stevenson's defensive approach and ability to control the pace make him one of the rare fighters with the tools to defeat Tank.
Obviously, your little brother, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, that's the fight. Everybody want to see that. That's the 50-50, I think, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying 50-50. I told both of them that. That's a toss-up to me. No bias. Don't just say that because it's your man. Who you got winning that?
I got Shakur.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Like, boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
we gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur is different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable.
Shawn Porter shared his view on the matchup, saying Gervonta Davis cannot depend solely on landing a knockout against Shakur Stevenson. He noted that Tank understands Stevenson's defense and ring awareness create a much tougher puzzle than what he usually faces.
Everybody thinks that Tank is gonna go in there and just knock out Shakur. It's gonna
That's not gonna happen.
But it didn't take. It shouldn't have taken this fight.
I knew he couldn't.
For people to realize.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew that too, but yeah.
Shakur is a defensive specialist.
And I've been saying this for a long time. If you pay attention to how Tank would react whenever Shakur's name came up, I was like, yo, it's something that Tank knows that most people don't know or understand. There's something that he sees in Shakur. It could be the fact that Shakur was a 2016 silver medalist. You know,
he's got a lot to do with it.
He's that, you know, the silver child of the country, and you know, there's no telling. But this is what I've always known. It ain't just a big straight left or a big left right hook coming from Tank that's going to end that night. That night is going to be the most strategical you've seen both these guys ever be in a fight. I don't know if we're going to ever get it.
I think we will.
You think we will, huh?
For sure. Who else is there for if Tank trying to prove he's still the man? Who else?
Shawn Porter also suggested that once Gervonta Davis moves beyond his legal issues, he may come back even more dangerous. Drawing a comparison to how Mike Tyson returned after serving time in prison, Porter further explained that facing hardship can often strengthen a fighter's mentality, and he believes Tank already possesses that explosive, aggressive edge in the ring.
Get a message to Tank for him to like make sure he understood, like when you get past this legal situation, he's feel me on this. Tell me if y'all feel me on this. He's gonna be just like Mike Tyson was when Mike came out of jail. Everybody
gonna be waiting for him.
Mike was the meanest thing before he went away.
Yeah.
Tank. And when he came out, everybody wanted to see what version he was now and who he was now and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same thing with Tank. He's gonna have an opportunity to really just go right back to being what he was before he went away. It ain't too many people in this world that can do that.
Nah, it ain't. It ain't. And Tank is definitely, and that I'm gonna tell you why. It's because they love him like they love Mike. It's what they did when he got in the ring. Like Tank knocks niggas out. Tank gonna always get paid anytime he feel like fighting because he got that knockout.
Shakur Stevenson has expressed confidence that he would pose major problems for Gervonta Davis inside the ring, pointing to his defensive intelligence, sharp timing, and strong discipline, that he also described a clear difference in mindset between them. Stevenson explained that Tank carries a me or nobody mentality, while he prefers seeking out elite challenges and proving himself against top-level opposition that, in his view, this mental contrast separates them, with him focused on facing the best available fighters, while Davis is more focused on control and shaping his own path. Stevenson believes that gap is exactly why he feels equipped to outbox Tank and manage his power over a full fight distance.
You know, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah, I think that's insecurity though. I think he's insecure
because he knows that you give him trouble. Like, what's he insecure about in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, because like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, but I like to prove that I'm the best. So we kind of just move in different ways. Yo, let's make this fight happen.
What is the step now that you make, like in terms of trying to get this done?
I think the main step is one of us gotta find a way to reach out and try to get the fight to happen. It can't be no little kid shit. It can't be no back and forth, go back and forth. We gotta be grown men and get the fight done. Like, that's how I feel. I would love to talk to him and have a real conversation and make this fight happen. But you know, some guys be kind of egotistic, so I don't know where his ego is at.
When's the last time you spoke to him privately?
I mean, bro, just like he crazy. Like he'll DM me some crazy shit. And
like what?
I don't even want to say it.
Like smack talk?
Yeah, he talk crazy. Me and him got like DMs of just going back and forth all the time. Yeah.
Recently?
Not too long ago.
Wow. Shakur Stevenson has explained that his strained relationship with Gervonta Davis developed mainly due to growing public tension, failed negotiations, and repeated verbal exchanges across interviews and media platforms. He noted that there was once mutual respect between them, but the situation shifted as call-outs became more frequent and talks about a possible fight never progressed into concrete agreements. Stevenson also said both sides started reacting strongly whenever the other was mentioned, which only widened the gap instead of bringing clarity. Over time, he felt Davis moved away from being open to the matchup and became more dismissive, while he continued to push for the fight. Stevenson believes the rivalry gradually turned into a battle of perception and ego rather than actual boxing negotiations, with both fighters responding through the media instead of settling things in the ring.
We want to see that.
Me versus Tank.
Yeah,
so it's like, with him, with his pride and like his ego, it's hard for him to even, want to get on the phone with me, want to reach out or put all that other to the side. That nigga just got too much ego, I guess.
But where did the beef come from? Cause it's like, it seemed like he really don't like you.
Nah, he don't.
But why? Like, what did y'all do? Cause y'all was cool at one point, right? We see videos of y'all as amateurs. It's cool. Y'all knew each other. Like, where did it start that y'all don't like each other?
Nah, that shit started from him. Like, everybody really think like, cause people run with like false narratives, so they gonna say they versions of like the story, but truthfully, like when I first was around him, he was showing a lot of love. And then once I became a threat, is where like everything switched over. Once like people started talking about me and my name started getting bigger, then it was like I'll go fight and I'll get on Twitter and he'll like post, oh, he did that because it was a cab driver, or he'll just post some like hating ass to where like it was unnecessary to go do that because like so we was like cool type shit. So but now he like flipped it to turn it like I did something to him and he made it so believe that. But nah, that just, I think like in his brain it's just one person and nobody else could be up here.
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has consistently claimed that many fighters only call him out when they already have scheduled bouts or alternative options in place. In his view, his name is often used more for publicity than for genuine fight interest. He believes that these fighters rarely approach him as fully available free agents, instead using various reasons to avoid serious negotiations. Tank has also argued that this pattern suggests most opponents are not truly eager for the fight, but are leveraging his popularity to increase their own attention. He has specifically pointed out that when Shakur Stevenson is linked to other major names like Devin Haney, his call-outs toward Davis appear to follow the same trend. From Tank's perspective, if fighters genuinely wanted the matchup, they would prioritize making it happen instead of treating it as a backup option or using it as a media tactic.
They always call me out when they have a fight. You don't never see them call me out when they don't have no fight. Never. Like when they just sitting around saying, they don't never call me out. They always call me out when they got a fight lined up.
All right, that makes sense.
You get what I'm saying? Now go look back at it. Like you'll see like, yeah, they faking.
Is it any, like, do you have a, I know you talked before about like these 5-7 fights that you want before you go out. Is that still that? Do you have a list of people that you want to get out the way before you get out of here?
Not really.
No?
Not really. I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, then yeah, for sure I'll attack it, but not really. Not really. I'm main so like trying to get out the sport.
Gervonta Davis has repeatedly downplayed the idea of facing Shakur Stevenson, often questioning his achievements and why he should be prioritized as an opponent. Instead, Davis has publicly shown more interest in bigger names such as Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Vasily Lomachenko, describing those matchups as more significant in interviews. When asked about Stevenson, Tank has responded with remarks like, "What has he done?" indicating he does not currently see him as a required opponent. This approach has shaped the public narrative around their rivalry, with Davis treating Stevenson more like a fighter who still needs to build his resume, while Stevenson continues to push for the matchup. As a result, the situation has fueled ongoing debate, with many viewing it as a case of Davis focusing elsewhere rather than immediately engaging in that fight.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. Don't win in boxing.
Eddie Hearn has recently spoken out in strong support of Shakur Stevenson, describing the slick southpaw as one of the most underrated fighters in modern boxing. Hearn believes that many fans and critics fail to fully appreciate how difficult Stevenson is to defeat, mainly because his style is not built around knockouts, but around high-level fundamentals, fight intelligence, and defensive control that he emphasized that Shakur's ability to manage distance, shut down dangerous opponents, and consistently win rounds makes him a difficult challenge for anyone, regardless of weight class. Hearn also noted that performing at the elite level with consistency requires a rare form of greatness that often goes unnoticed. In his opinion, Stevenson's record, discipline, and technical skill deserve significantly more recognition from the boxing world than they currently receive.
I think Shakur is massively underrated in terms of his achievements and his ability. Everyone in boxing knows how good Shakur is. He is pound for pound, top 5 in terms of quality. But look at the achievements of the young man. At 28 years of age, he's already a 3-division world champion. This is to become a 4-division world champion.
Tim Bradley has said he would most like to see a showdown between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson take place this year, describing it as one of the most significant fights in boxing. But he believes the bout would answer key debates about skill versus power and help establish who stands at the top of the lightweight division. Bradley has also pointed out that Stevenson's defensive ability and ring IQ present a serious test for Tank, while Davis brings the kind of knockout power that can end a fight at any moment. He added that if Davis moves past other major opponents, a fight with Stevenson becomes the logical next step to bring clarity to the division. In his view, the matchup represents a major stylistic clash where timing, discipline, and patience would matter more than hype or reputation.
Like, it's just me, just my nature, man. Like, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Like, it's just too much talking, man. You know, like, of course, we've had some fights. You know, Turkey Al-Sheikh has put on some good fights and stuff like that, and made crazy money, and it made perfect sense. But, like, I'm just saying, man, like, it don't matter. If you was close by my weight class, bro, and we can generate some money, and we can, you know, you got accolades on the line, I'm for it. It don't matter who you are, man. So, but yeah, that's just it. But no, fights in particular I want to see, man. I want to see Tank, and I want to see Shakur, bro. Like, come on. I want to see Tank and Shakur. That's what we want to see. You know, another fight. I want to see, what's that boy name is? I want to see, well, Boots got to fight against Xander. But you know, I want to see all the titles get unified at junior middleweight, junior middleweight. Yeah, I want to see all the titles get unified there. And if you don't want to unify all the titles, if you don't want to pay all those sanction fees, I get it. But you know, fight the champion out there. You know what I mean? Relinquish one belt and go after the champion. That way you don't have to pay so many sanction fees. But yeah, but I want to see stuff like that.
What's your take on it? Should Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson finally settle things inside the ring? Or is the hype around this matchup still bigger than the fight itself? Share your opinion in the comments below.